Hi guys, welcome back to my channel Monkey Wrench. I'm Kelly, the monkey with the wrenches, and today we're not doing a review, we're doing a prepper tool video.
Please subscribe.
I get asked all the time because I consider myself a prepper. I'm waiting for the power grid to fall or civil war or something along those lines. Can you put kit together from everyday stuff that will help you in an SHTF situation that's inexpensive, lightweight, easy to carry, and stuff that you can actually use? And I can tell you today's product I actually use. Now, I built this myself. It cost me, I don't know, like 10 bucks or something. You know that I work on small engines for a living, so I decided that I wanted to put this thing together in case, say, I needed to work on a lawnmower and I didn't have my toolbox with me. Everything I need to work on a lawnmower fits into this particular case, except for a pair of pliers and a few other things that I carry in a small bag like this on my bike anyway. So today's product is pretty cool. Today's project is pretty cool. And it's what can you fit inside of an Altoids container. This is my hand. That is just a regular old Altoids container. This is just a Ranger band. If you ever want to make Ranger bands, get yourself an old bicycle tube, cut slices out of it. It makes really great bands. This is how I keep the tool, and this is kind of going to give it away as to what it is. This is how I keep it in my bag, and remember, the whole thing's the size of my hand. This fits into my go bag right here. This is my EDC. This is the bag that I carry with all my crap in it. Here's my Leatherman, so I have my pliers, blades, things like that. And then this just fits down inside of there, easy peasy.
Hey, let me have a look at that thing. Oh, that's some piece of hardware you got there. Where the fuck do you get that stuff?
So that I can access it. And in case something happens and you have to work on something, whether it's everyday use and you're just out hiking or riding your bike like I do, or you need to help a friend work on something at their house, or the shit hit the fan and you need to fix something, this is a great thing to have. So I just slide the ratchet out. This is a 1/4-inch drive ratchet, nothing special. I want to say it's 5 inches long. 1/4-inch drive is perfectly good enough to work on riding mowers, 0 turns. It's 5.5 inches long. This will get a lot of things done, believe it or not. And this is how I keep it, just the ratchet tucked into the Ranger band. You take that off. These Ranger bands are much better than rubber bands. They don't rot, and you're good to go. Open it up, bam. This is a 25-piece set. You can count the sockets right here: 3, 6, 9, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. There's 21 sockets here. This looks like a socket, but it's not. This is both SAE and metric. Metric size 4 to 12, and SAE size 15, 30 seconds to 1/2 inch, I believe, is the biggest one in here. So 1/2 inch is gonna be, you know, a nice size nut or bolt that you're working on. These are all the same size. Now, you don't get deep well sockets, obviously, and I had to look around until I find the set, and I happen to own this set. I have tons and tons of tools, and I had to look around until I found all of them. And once you move something, it's kind of a pain in the butt to get it back. There we go. You could fit them all in here. These are all 1/4-inch sockets. Let me show you what else is in here. I have a double bit blade, Phillips on one side, standard on the other. In here I also have, let me get some of this crap out of the way. In here I also have an extension, a 1/4-inch extension. that just goes on the ratchet. You know how sockets work, goes on the ratchet, so it gives you a little bit more room if you have to reach into something. And the other portion of this is what you put your little bits in, your screwdriver bits, that kind of thing. So if you have sets of these, this one happens to belong to my Leatherman. That fits in there. And you can easily, that's what this extra piece right here is. This is an adapter from a 1/4 inch drive ratchet to fit one of these. So you pop that on there, then you pop that on there, and you got yourself a screwdriver that's got some leverage to it. Now, if you have the correct size, you don't even need the leverage. You just pop that in there as well. You've got a short, stubbier screwdriver. So that's why this piece here is so important to have. And the only thing that I can't fit inside the container are extra bits here, which I keep with my Leatherman, which is on me at all times, and the ratchet itself. So you can fit all these back inside. Just get creative, move them around, figure it out. I'm going to see if I can get them back in there with you on camera. Extension's always important. This is the extra screwdriver piece. This also fits into my Leatherman, which means I can use this and all of these sockets with my Leatherman if my ratchet breaks. Put that back in there. Wiggle it all around, make sure it fits. Maybe even put in an extra bit like that. Oh, I got the long one. Close it up. It barely makes much noise. They all fit perfectly. Put your Ranger band back on. These bands were made from 26-inch tire tubes because that's the size bike that I use. You can use any kid's bike. If you find bikes on the side of the road, you can strip the old tubes out of them. Make yourself some Ranger bands. You'll never run out of uses for Ranger bands. And that's how I keep that in my bag, so I can work on things and it all fits in an Altoids container. So you never know what the future is going to bring. The world's gone crazy. We already know that. Nothing wrong with keeping something extra like this. You can stick it in your glove box. You can stick it in your center console of your car. You can keep it in one of your backpacks. Just have it ready. That way, if you ever need to work on something, you have tools that are set there with all the sizes that you need. Nothing's perfect, but this all fits into a tiny container. The container is nice and strong, not going to have any issues. Ranger bands are very plentiful, and I hope this video helped. If you have any comments on how I can make this socket set better, let me know. Hit the like button, it's somewhere between my chin and my balls. Subscribe, and I'll see you soon.